Hello, good morning. Today we will see the new concept of IDP, that is the product architectures. Product architecture is the scheme by which the functions of a product is allocated to a physical component. So we will see the purpose of the product architectures to define the basic physical building blocks of the product in terms of what they do and what their interfaces to the rest of the device. More formally, a product architecture is the arrangement of the functional elements, the mapping of the functional elements to the physical components, the specification of the interfaces among physical components. A product architecture is selected to establish the best system for functional success once a design concept has been chosen. So now we will see the two different types of product architecture. Number one is the modular and number second is the integral architectures. So what are these? After we identify solutions for each functions, we can combine them to identify modules in the architecture. Then we will define the modularity is defined as there is one to one correspondence between functional elements and physical structures. Unintended interactions between modules are minimized, that is, component interfaces are decoupled. We will see the best example of the modular architecture. So, modular architectures, if you see the best example of modular architecture, that is the desktop setup. In desktop setups, every one components they are individually perform their functions, okay, and in the perform their functions. If you see the modular architectures of desktop setups like desktop, CPU, speaker, all these separate components are there. But if you see the example of the integral architectures, so laptop it is the one of the example of the integral architectures because all these separate components they are coupled in a one physical components. Okay, so now we will see the advantages of the modular architectures. What are the advantages? Number one, facilitate product change and product variety. Modules can be easily upgraded, degraded, and added on. Models can be easily reused or rephased. Modular products can be quickly reconfigured to meet changing market requirements. Improves economic of scope through components and module sharing across products. So now we will see the disadvantages of the modular architectures. The disadvantages of the modular architectures are easier to reverse engineer, then modular products tends to suboptimal, then assembly costs are slightly higher. Now we will see the advantages and disadvantages of the integral architectures. Facilitates the optimizations of the holistic performance characteristics and those that are driven by the size, shape, and mass of the products, and minimizes redundancy through function sharing, then minimizes number of the parts which must be assembled. Then disadvantages of the integral architecture: number one, difficult to upgrade and reconfigure. Number second, adjusting or fine tuning and single functions can be more complex and difficult. Then components and modules cannot be easily replaced if worn and broken. So these are the details of the modular and integral architectures as well as product architectures. So please like and share the video. Thank you.